everyone, Elise/Gordon coming to you live from my actual office. So, a lot of people have asked samples, how do you make them? What's the best way? How much do you put in? So, I'm going to go over it real quick for everybody. I have horrible handwriting, so I use a label maker. I actually got this on Craigslist from somebody who was brand new. I think it was $30. But if you have fine handwriting, you can just write things that you need. I need to make labels because I can't write. So let me show you things that I have done. So you can see cleanser, primer, my little baggies, risque. So what I do first, I make a whole bunch of labels. I make multiples. So if this is risque, I'm going to print off like 10 risques, and then I'm going to place them on little plastic baggies. These are 1.5 by 2. You can get them from 4-Star Plastics, www.4starplastics.com. They do come 1,000 per case. If you want less of them, just contact me. I'll take care of you. That's where I work during the day. So my boss is allowing all presenters to order from us in reduced rates. So let me just show you how I do it. When you're giving pigment samples, I'm going to show this again. This is a sample. This is not weeks worth of product. This is for them to get 1, maybe 2 looks out of it. That's how much. That's enough for 1 or 2 looks. You don't need more than that. You just don't. So the easiest way to make a sample, again, you have your little baggie, you open it up, make sure your label's on it, or put your label on after, whatever's easier. Here's your pigment, open it up, and all I do is put the pigment like this, and I just tap until I get enough in there. This one's fairly empty, but we're going to see how much. No, there's a little bit in there. This is a pretty empty pigment though, so I'm kind of just tap enough in there. This is probably a little sparse of a sample, but if you look inside, there's actually product in there. So that's all you need. You do not need to give huge amounts of samples. Now, I only send samples of cleansers to a hostess if they've invited enough people to their party so they can try the products if they've never used them before. Now, what I need you to look at, these are the flattest clamshells that you will find anywhere. I get them from Party Plan Divas. I will include the link for you. You can put these in a regular envelope. I usually put them like a thank you card type thing, but some type of greeting card. I lay 4 of these clamshells out flat because I do cleanser, moisturizer, primer, and lip gloss. I am going to show you how to do the lip gloss real quick because I think a lot of people have asked exactly how do you do that. It's easy. The primer, pump. The moisturizer, pump. The cleanser, squeeze the tube. So for the lip gloss, I literally just scrape the sides. You can take this little plug out of the top. That got to be a little bit messy for me the first time I did it. So basically I just scrape it a bunch of times. There is plenty of product in there for them to get at least 1 or 2 tries out of it. And again, you are giving a sample. You are not giving weeks worth of product for somebody. This is a sample. Let's remember what samples are. And then I normally would have this labeled. So that is how you make your samples. I am going to show you the card. I had everything here with me except for the cards, but let me do that. Okay, and I'm back with the greeting card. So this is, for example, a thank you note, but you can use just plain cards. I just kind of lay them in there. Make sure you write something to whoever you're sending them to. You just kind of lay them in there, close it like this, put it in an envelope, put it in the envelope, seal it. Here's the thing, seal it really tight, put tape all around the edges because usually the envelopes are not strong enough. The card is, and then you need 2 postage stamps, just 2. You do not need to be spending a ton on postage. You do not need to be spending a ton on containers or product. So make sure you send your business card when you send them, and make sure you send a handwritten note, you know, thanking them for trying the product. And also, if you are sending products like primer, some people don't know what primer is, so make sure you tell them, hey, this is primer. You put it on after you wash your face, after you moisturize, and before you put on your makeup. So I think cleanser is self-explanatory, as is moisturizer. I do not sample rose water. I find that too difficult. I do not sample Uplift. I find that too difficult as well because it's like an oil. Those are like oils and liquids, so they're not going to travel very well to other people. I also have not sampled the lip stain. I really encourage people to use our 14-day Love It guarantee and up to 90 days to exchange it for something if they don't want that one. So that's sampling. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave them below in the comments.
Chicks driving fast on news with long lashes.